All right, so e-money have been released from EFCC. Obi Cubana, you have to really be careful, especially you, Obi Cubana. In short, you are more of a target than e-money. I don't know how they got to e-money before you, but you are the main target. You know why?
Hi guys, greetings from me to you all, depending on when and where you'll be seeing this from. I welcome you all back to my channel. Yes, so wahala no dey really finish for this country. Like EFCC no one rest for this country. I don't know what those ones they find. Like I don't know what those ones they find. EFCC. I don't want to go because as our Baba talk, there's nothing like tribalism here. Yes, there's nothing like tribalism here. But tell me why EFCC go leave their work, go define, and I don't talk and say, I dey suspect say these people that money they define really. So yesterday, EFCC took e-money into their custody. Yes, reasons being that when Obi Cubana did his 50th birthday, yes, e-money was spraying flavor money. Guess which currency he was spraying flavor? It was pounds. Yes, he was spraying flavor pounds, but the naira that others sprayed was on the floor. So they took him into custody that he was violating the Nigerian naira by stepping on it. Now this thing made them carry e-money. But you know, say big man like this supposed get better connection. Just that the only thing they can do is ruin his name, or let me say try to bring him down. But it's not like if they take him into custody that he cannot source his way out, unlike other persons. So that was it. Yes. So yesterday, what's it called? Very Dark Man talked about it too. He talked about it where he was stating that EFCC used to take people they want to take into custody. Yes, the EFCC I'm talking about is the one based in Lagos. That they are taking the people they want to take, not the people that are actually defaulting. You know why? Because according to him, he said the head of EFCC in Lagos is tribalistic. You get so like, because tell me why e-money went for a location that there are plenty people and they are spraying money, and you don't expect him to float on the air to go and spray his own money. You people carried him. But according to VDM, he said Okoya's children, we are using money to parambulate and do all sorts of things. Up until this very day, they have not been arrested. So from the whole thing, you will see that he is tribalistic. Yes. Okay, so people were now trying to drag him with what he said. They were now saying, what of Bobrisky? Didn't they carry Bobrisky when he violated the Nigerian currency? Yes, they carried Bobrisky, but according to Very Dark Man, he said that when they carried Bobrisky, were there proofs that Bobrisky was taken to an actual station? Yes, because he entered, because after the incident of Bobrisky, he called out the people he called out and all that, which led into them coming to arrest him. So it was like, at least when I entered, the people saw evidence that I was there. So where are the evidence that shows that Bobrisky was once in prison? Yeah, something like that. Because then he was saying it and he still stand by what he said, that Bobrisky was never taken to any correction center, that they rented an apartment for him. Yes, that was where they placed him, and they were feeding him money until the time he was meant to stay there and complete. So that was the case of Bobrisky. Yes. So according to him, he said that the head of EFCC, that he is tribalistic because he is a Yoruba man. So anything that has to do with Yoruba people, relating with Yoruba people, he looks for a way to wave it off. So he's now sending warnings to Obi Cubana, telling him that he is the actual target. That he's the actual target. Just that e-money felt victim, so that So he should be careful, because according to him, he said he's having inside information. People are telling him what's going on the inside EFCC. So that EFCC used to carry boys, then ask them, do you have any involvement with Obi Cubana and all that? So he is sending out warnings to Obi Cubana, yes, because it's obvious that the EFCC are tribalistic. People are dragging him, like the Yorubas, we are dragging him. Why would he now call the Yorubas? Because that they did not arrest Okoya does not mean that all the Yorubas are at fault, something like that. So he came out publicly to apologize to them, telling them that this is not what he meant. You get, the information was passed wrongly, but what he knows that, and he still stands on, is that the EFCC is out for the Igbos. Yes, they are tribalistic, so they are out for the Igbos. They want to make sure that they wipe all the rich men in the Igbo. Okay, so before I continue, please, if you're just joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe and then turn on your notification bell, so that whenever we drop amazing videos like this, you will be the first to get it. To my amazing and wonderful subscribers, I appreciate your effort, and thank you guys for always coming back to watch, like, share and comment on my videos. I appreciate you guys. So back to what we were saying. Yes, I love the fact that VDM advocates for everybody. Not that, because he stated in his video that he's not a fan of e-money, but for the fact that he is being treated wrongly, that he will come out to speak. You get, so that is it. Severally they have tried to take him away. They have tried to put him away in so many ways, but he is always bouncing back. So e-money has been released, but their investigation hasn't stopped, and the fact that e-money has connection, so he can really bring himself out of there. So that is one thing with a rich man and a poor man. Yes, I shouldn't say that poor man they carry go there. If for day like if for really day you gonna say he enter. So that is just the difference. That is just the difference between a rich man and a poor man entirely. So until they have a solid evidence against you, they cannot keep you there. But that is if you have money and if you know your rights and if you know people. Now that is the system, the justice system in this country. If you don't know person, you go really pay for them. So e-money is currently out, and the case for now, we don't know if it's still pending or it has died off. See you guys in my next video. Bye.